Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rope 2 Goodbye Despair, where last episode, well, we got some truth, some more mystery, and Nagito being a bitch to everyone, not only me any longer. I mean, not really bitch maybe, but no, just a little bit different to everyone. Also, so far no real clear answer. The only ones I have at the moment is that Nekomura killed himself, like, oh, we're doing chapter 4 there, like before, or Chiaki. Chiaki, who I love so much. Please don't. Please don't have killed Nekomura. Either way, the elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Well, when we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me of efficient that elevator in the funnels was.
Probably true, yeah. The elevator continued to shake, and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened to the class trial. What?
Ooh, funhouse! I understand you're inspired to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad. Hey. Don't go talking with my permission after I said my catchphrase. Otherwise, I roll a dice and based on the result, I'll give you a 6-change operation that many times.
Huh? What? I mean... What?
What an extreme punishment! Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. It's trial time!
And so it begins. I hope this will never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time, and we have a big screen on there, so we will be able to see the secret to the funhouse, I guess. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate and more daring, more honest, more loud than anyone I ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us, well, the rest of your boys. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly, and just when I finally got used to his new form. Nekomura's killer. What? Damn you, cat! What? It got too hot, I opened the door, and suddenly the cat had to come. Nekomura's killer is one of us. One of us. One of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. Yeah, I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never, ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, fuck it! Now I remember that I was supposed to buy the check up on skills there between episodes and buy some before this class trial. So I had them, but now I don't. So I can have 40 more. I have 4. Oh, Peach Muscle, what's that? Increase your throughput. Alright, I got that from her. They cost like 5, so I can probably have... yeah, what? 4, 5 more. No, wait, 25 plus. Yeah, whatever. So, okay. So, let's finish preparation. Yes, let's do this. It's class trial time.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
See, our voice isn't that different when I do his voice, right?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
Me. I'm the only wrong person there ever can be, it seems like.
I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go!
Yeah!
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu!
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Oh. That's the thing also, if she tried to... I just projecting Hina? Was that her name? Onto her there all the time, like, Hina, why did you try to cover up that Nekomaru now killed himself?
I'm
What about
the
that?
one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it? Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Huh? You don't?
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
I mean, she seems like she would be quite flexible with her legs, but I understand the meaning behind it.
Legs like those? I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Wouldn't you try the tower first? No? I don't know.
We should at least find some method to communicate. We set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Yeah, the pillar.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing that the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably the pillar. It's gonna say like he's gonna think it's the hammer, right? Wire of chain pillar. Is that it? Or is it? It's looking new.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Oh fuck, that's wrong. That's the one I meant.
No, the hammer!
It's new looking though.
The killer used that hammer
That's how you.
and beat the crap out of him.
No, because it's new looking.
No, that's wrong.
It's the pillar.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, To make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Why not bring it with you?
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Yeah, you.
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Yeah, sure.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Yeah. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if that's something at the crime scene that had oil on it, the broken pillar, Nekomaru's body also, not sure.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
It's no use, it's barely.
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru.
Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Ha!
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. The word suicide. Yeah.
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled as suicide.
Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide. That's the thing here. The one otherwise that completed the dead room wanted it to look here because the other murders have been similar, and then they discovered that. That's what I also wondered if that was in the info there. I hadn't been able to check that double up, so we don't remember that, but I thought so. Then they made it look like a suicide, or tried at least, even though it isn't.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it. Huh? For reals? Yes, for reals. I see. So my gut was right after all. Alright, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon. Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Here I go. Wait. Fragment broken. Good night, person. I don't know. Wire, that seems right.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Yeah, what about?
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it? Yeah, why not?
There's no need to...
Wait, no? How do I play like the one like, yeah, I agree. Wait, they need to be blue for me to agree, right?
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight,
Pillar's weight.
it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl.
Oh, oil on the floor. It couldn't be because it's at the wrong place, I see. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No?
Ah, what does this have to do with the fact that the killer tipped over the pillar?
That he couldn't have done it because the blood from him being murdered was not where the pillar was.
Yes, case your question was stay back, the killer tipped over the pillar.
I agree! It's no use, I can't shoot through the contradiction with this. Is there a contradiction?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
If we try the
beating
weight
him with it
still.
is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight,
The pillar slipped. Let's take that one then.
it probably
I don't know
exerted
anything
a ton of
else.
force.
But it could be really.
Sonia, I'm getting hella excited.
Is that really?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Maybe I need to just be like, what about the wire?
Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Wait, no. No? Okay. Okay, let's try the wire then. Why would he be wired? Well, they bound him there so he wouldn't be. How do you...
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Is it tripped over him?
The pillar was not lifted. Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No? Is it the fragments that they are... Oh, the fragment was under his body. Is that it?
Damn it!
I tried
There's no
to...
need to lift that pillar.
Let's actually check that this time. Where are the fragments? Okay. Was scattered underneath. Yeah. I understand now.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a...
What about tipping the pillar over?
No! What do you mean? Oh, fuck. It changed when I shoot. I hate that! Why would it change when I shoot it?
Damn it!
There's no
Because
need
that's
to
how
lift
it
that
works.
Oh, I said something.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Yes, I couldn't say it again.
beating him
Be
with
like,
it
oh.
is beyond a dream.
Damn it.
Pillar. What about tipping the pillar over?
Wait, no. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
What I tried last time. No.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened. I see. That was entirely my bad.
Except I moved him with a wire there.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
No, we can't. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
Me and my 4 divas of dark destruction.
I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark divas of destruction.
He totally won her over.
I see. I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
I'm loving it though.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
You got it written out for you basically. They're saying the answer. Show us that and then you can complain if we don't figure it out.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
Oh, that's good.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
The 2 houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Fujihiko's account, what was that? Oh, that was the turn 180 degrees, yeah.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, they can't. What do you mean? Yeah. Actually, they could, because Nekomaru's body was there, it's something.
Oh, what happened, Hajime? I've been overcome with madness. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower should have been in the same building. If you claim to have an argument, you must provide me with adequate proof.
Damn it!
It's no use, I can't shoot through the contradiction with this! Yeah, you're right.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
This whole time we've been thinking the 2 towers are the same building, but if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here yet. We mentioned the walls and the floor was the same, and that it was the same building. And Fujihiko's account, wait, it's Kachihiko, no, goddamn. Wrong name, sorry, I'm completely wrong.
In truth,
Okay.
Strawberry Tower and Grape
Wall
Tower
clock, broken
are
door.
actually the exact same place.
No. I'm sorry. I just losing this here with the contradictions. I'm pretty lost.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower...
Wait, what is strange feeling in tower? Regardless of where you enter... Yeah, see that! The placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped over pillar, the oil stain, and even the disassembled part. The sequel arranged looks exactly the same. Is that for the floor? I mean, that would be agree. Look, they look the same, but sure, let's try. That's it. Okay.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
I mean, the way that you look there, it's more like, yes, it is the same place, just that the door aren't the same. Like it's the doors switch around or something. That's what it looks like, and whole place, but otherwise.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down!
What? Why, Sonia?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
We were all together!
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
Did you, Monokuma?
Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Ah, Sonia. You're something. Oil on the floor. Is it the broken doorknob?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved.
Oh wait,
The pillar could have been, and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the
advance.
body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime, he could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Fuck! I completely messed it up because I tried to do the white ones. I
Damn it!
missed even one. Damn it! I was so calm. She's gonna go back to the
There
original.
are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Break it! Why? Why aren't you doing anything? As expected. Need to counter rocks.
There are many different ways.
Okay, now it starts moving again? I don't know.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Why can't I do anything with that one? Do I need the right one to get over Monokuma's doing? Because it isn't yellow.
Ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
Oh, I have a
And
defined
Nekomaru could have been moved
numbers
piece
of
by
cuts. I
piece.
never seen that
decree
before.
It was Monokuma's doing.
Oh, I never seen that before. Is that thing? How come I never seen that before?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
There we go. Advance.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene, he could have moved it all.
Oh, fuck. No. I need to press Y on that. Damn it.
You have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
No, not the broken doorknob, I guess. Apple of assumption. There's no way I can. The shame.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
No, not the. Fuck! I thought it was.
Crap! It seems you have forgotten.
There.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
No. The oil. Maybe he couldn't wash that up and then spill it out again. I guess, maybe.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at.
There!
Allow me to cut through those words.
Thank you, finally. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
And Nekomaru and anything else in it was still there.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
One and the same building, it's just moving around somehow.
No idea, huh?
The mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on that one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
And why don't you have to do it properly?
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening? Yeah, Monokuma Taishi, that's it. No.
You're talking about the final dead room, right?
Yeah.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagato grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a particular picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Ah, they are above each other, I guess.
But don't you think it's weird?
You don't say.
If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things. That shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Spot. You mean like that we are on the 3rd floor? Or something? It's the tower, right? The only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all up. Which means it's not unnatural at all, don't you agree? Everyone's staring. Looks. This is the 1st floor! Which is how high it... How do I explain that? Or is it... Oh, look at the treetops. I cannot be a... Okay.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the 1st floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the 1st floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
Nagato said there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means the other contradiction contained in it is under. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Well, if we would assume that it was one building, there would be a tower there, but there isn't.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The 1st floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Of course.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagato, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the 2nd floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
Above? From a vent?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the 3rd floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the 3rd floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
That he came from the 4th floor or 1st floor of Strawberry House. Was that thing just now another hint to figure out the mystery behind the funhouse structure? The reason Nagato appeared from the 3rd floor. Using that photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Cause the middle room is an elevator. Yeah! Alright, let's do this. Logic try. Oh, god damn it. I started realizing I hate all the minigames in this game. I love the game for some reason, but I really hate the trials, I guess. What? No, oh, wait. How did I jump? No? Ah, that. Whee! Like. So. Yes, I need to go quicker. No, fuck! I'm sorry. I don't know. I suck at games. Okay. Whoop. Bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum. Oh. Maybe I should slow down and not just going quicker and quicker. No. Question 1. Does strawberry boat exist? What? What kind of question is that? I mean, it's the fun house, but they aren't different house. How do you mean? They aren't... they are the same house, but they both exist because they... Okay, thanks! Was that because he said there about the illusion spell of Monokuma side that even was in jeopardy? If it existed or not. God, ouch. That hurt. What? God damn. Yeah, I probably shouldn't jump over those because the Strawberry House and Grape House, the same building or two different buildings. They are the same building. They are above each other. Bum 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 wow wow wow. Ooh. They are above each other. Whoop. Question 3. What are Strawberry House and Grapes position with each other? Horizontal is that way, yeah, okay, it's vertically. There we go! It's all coming together! Wah!
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all.
Because it's under me, just like my sub. No.
So where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Behind the other and the tower there is 2 different towers, right? That's also an option, but no.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the 2 houses aren't 2 different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Wes. Below.
Crap!
No, what? Oh, wait. So Strawberry House. Where Strawberry House is looking. The floors above Grape House. I thought the one we weren't on when they took it was the one we were looking for. But sure.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the 2 houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The 2 houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the 2 houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, it was on that direction. From the direction, the hall to tower from Grape and from Strawberry Tower would be much longer than the one to Grape Tower. But what I remember, the corridors seem the same length. Am I completely wrong?
It's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those 2 houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Because it's an elevator in there.
Your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia interjects, it's an elevator.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Killer.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Wait, what?
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
I would say it's the doorknob,
Hurry up,
maybe.
dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
No.
Damn it!
Just say it. I won't be able to shoot through.
I'm
Let's.
gonna solve.
I wish we could see like which ones we had here, but we can. Okay, robotic discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. That is severely damaged. Dismantle. Due to severe areas of the body are damaged. Because this. But if we say the Monokuma file for that would clear which one would be the real if there was a dummy, which I don't think.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Right?
One of the bodies in what was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which ones?
So which one was the fake body?
Oh no, wait.
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
What else do... How did I open up all of them at the same time, I wonder? Can
I'm
we...
gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the
Yes.
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
What does the strange feeling say? It was still... I mean, we already used it, but still. The placement of Nekomaru's body... Everything looks exactly the same. That must be it, right? That shouldn't be, even if there is a dummy.
No
right?
fair, you told me... So which one? Shut up, just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. Then hurry up, dumbass.
There is a mechanical body to the dummy now.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No, that's wrong. Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Well, not just that, the parts are carefully arranged when this is some of the body all moved too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Except he would have been super suspected then.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
No, the floor moved.
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Yeah. A device like that. Huh. Like a teleportation device? Quantum physics? Something? I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's see. What? Oh, what? Are we really doing a hangman span for a bit for an elevator? Oh, God damn it. E. We don't need you any longer. Oh, I mean, no. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just, you know, shoot it like that. Get rid of it. Oh, I did need the E now. Great. Don't need you yet, at least. L. O. Oh. Wait. And there they took my tea. Great, how wonderful. Oh. Oh. R. You take my R! God damn it. Elevator.
I got it.
And I'm so low on life.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Yeah.
Please hold on. the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Because you go down to Strawberry Tower then, or something. Or probably to confuse us.
On the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
They are on the floor.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
You can even see the frame around it that say that there is a little inlay before then the door.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Was on the floor? The thing that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. Body, pillar, and oil. We've been talking about the stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. They all have in common, they were all on the floor, they were all heavy. They were all on the floor, right? Yeah.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Because they're two different doors! It's like leaving the walls behind. The walls are staying the same. It's only the floor moving.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Not unique. Seen it before. Many amusement park. There's something unique about the elevator. Only the floor moves. There's no ceiling?
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To keep up the illusion.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Monokuma.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Well, like so, I could probably use this spot to repair the button, but
Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
Chain.
The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on Strawberry Hall's side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there.
You don't need to worry about that at all.
Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. everything was done to tamper with the evidence so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Is it a control panel to move it up against the roof? I don't know.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically. If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
That we rotate? I agree, what does this mean? Kazuki, you had a compass. If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Fudihiko's non Kechikis Suda contact elevator. What's that?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
That tells us
No, that's
it's rotating. You spin my elevator round, right,
The
round.
elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Where are we? The amusement park. Okay, maybe we are there, but we enter there. This is the fun house. Doesn't that make complete sense?
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Yeah.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
It is fun!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
No, but you're eaten because you're in a human.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means. It's an 8 shape, right? I'm not an idiot, right? It's 8, right?
I see.
Yeah. Thank you.
Recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Your talent has nothing to do with knowledge for neither of them except in one very, very specific area. And Ultimate Princess doesn't really have that. Ultimate Gamer, really? Just barely any base knowledge. I mean, usually we would have, but they have different games in Japan. And what she plays, she seems to play arcade games only. Oh look, I'm the Ultimate Pac-Man Master.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Up the place befitting the name Octagon. I mean, we know it's here because that's the angle for the tower there. It couldn't be like on top there or on top here because it was on the first floor of Strawberry Tower.
Here.
And I see that as a triangle there.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Yeah?
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided
around
shape,
it.
you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did it? Find out after this break, I guess. Yeah. Trial, class trial, suspended. Bum bum bow. Hey.
Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. I can already tell I would be pleased by this. Let me say it right away. I'm already used. Oh. I'm already used to insulting slander. There's no way I can help by a mere word. Monomir is a serious difficulty. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stuffutly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporated all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stu Fatly. What? There's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious Stu Fatly.
Stu Fatly! She surely is.